The Process, Church of the Final Judgment, the cult that worshipped Christ and Satan, FBI files exposed. What if a cult so sinister it was accused of inspiring Charles Manson's murders, influencing Bobby Kennedy's assassination, and birthing the Son of Sam killings wasn't just a hippie hallucination, but a velvet-gloved apocalypse machine? Black-robed acolytes chanting to Jehovah, Lucifer, Satan, and Christ as four faces of one vengeful God, their rituals blending Scientology's mind bends with occult orgies that left FBI agents sweating in the shadows. Picture this. In 1960s London's fog, a pair of ex-Scientologists, Marianne MacLean, a high-end call girl with a knack for control, and Robert de Grimston, her charismatic prophet husband, forge a theology where the end times aren't judgment, but a fiery fusion of opposites, drawing celebrities like Mick Jagger and Marianne Faithfull into candlelit covens that reeked of sex, psychedelics, and subversion. Declassified FBI files from 2025 reveal not just wiretaps and whispers, but a web of paranoia, agents infiltrating their Sabbath assemblies, where Alsatian dogs guarded altars of reconciliation, and rumors of ritual sacrifices swirled like incense smoke. Was the process a harmless psychodrama, or a doomsday cult that nearly dragged the world into its divine war? As fresh vault leaks crack open the dossiers, the thrill builds. Their reuniting of the gods wasn't metaphor, it was manifesto in the final judgment. It's still pending. Strap in as we descend into this black-cloaked abyss, where faith met frenzy and the FBI's files burn with forbidden fire. The Scientology schism, a marriage forged in mind control. It was 1962, London's rain-slicked streets alive with the hum of counterculture rebellion, when Marianne MacLean, a raven-haired seductress with a past in high society escort rings, and Robert de Grimston, born Robert Moore, a lanky accountant with a messiah complex, met in the sterile sanctums of L. Ron Hubbard's Scientology empire. Expelled for squirreling, deviating from Hubbard's dogma, they wed in a Scientology ceremony that felt more like a contract than a covenant. Their shared visions birthing compulsion analysis, a therapy cult stripping egos bare through hallucinogenic games that peeled psyches like onions. Sensational spark, Marianne, dubbed the Omega for her commanding aura, allegedly used her escort savvy to recruit acolytes, luring them with promises of enlightenment laced with LSD-fueled revelations. By 1963, 50 devotees crammed into their Notting Hill flat, chanting mantras that morphed Hubbard's engrams into apocalyptic archetypes. The thriller twist, a 1966 Mexico ex-tool retreat, where a hurricane revealed the gods, Jehovah's wrath in the winds, Satan's isolation in the floods, cementing their theology. Four deities in eternal war, reconciled only in Christ's final embrace. Back in London, the process bloomed. Black cassocks emblazoned with a swastika cross, unity of opposites, Alsatians as guardians, and coffee shops like Satan's Cavern, serving midnight masses where gospel choirs crooned to Lucifer's light. The gods on war, Jehovah, Lucifer, Satan, and Christ's fiery fusion. The process's pantheon was a powder keg of paradox, not worshipped as idols, but embodied as archetypes of the soul. Jehovah, the vengeful tyrant demanding discipline. Lucifer, the light-bearer urging indulgence and harmony. Satan, the isolator reveling in raw destruction and depravity. And Christ, the bridge, his second coming, a cataclysmic kiss of opposites. Rituals? A riveting ritual of reconciliation. Sabbath assemblies in crimson-draped chapels where robed proctors, hierarchy enforcers, led call and response chants. Jehovah, give us strength. Lucifer, give us light. Satan, give us fire. Christ, give us unity, accompanied by guitars and gongs that swelled to ecstatic crescendos. Sensational scandal. FBI vault files from 2025, declassified under JFK Act, detail infiltrators witnessing orgy of opposites. Nude devotees pairing Jehovah Satan, discipline meets depravity, in candlelit couplings, their moans a millennial merger to avert apocalypse. De Grimston, the teacher, preached from a pulpit of skulls, replicas but the vibe was visceral, his sermons a suspenseful sermon on the gray forces, humanity's conformist sludge that fueled the gods. War. The thrill? No literal Satan, just symbolic savagery, yet rumors raged of blood games where acolytes role-played divine duels, drawing Manson family whispers. Maury Terry's 1987 Ultimate Evil links them to Son of Sam. FBI files debunk, but declass 2025 hints at shared psychodrama. The Celebrity Coven, rock stars and ritual rapture. The Process's siren call seduced the spotlight. Mick Jagger and Marianne Faithfull attended 1967 London masses, their free love vibes syncing with Luciferian indulgence. Jagger later admitting in a 1970 Rolling Stone interview the eerie unity of their chants left him haunted by harmony. Sensational spotlight in New Orleans' 1970s chapter, a foundation church of the Millennium Remnant. They hosted procession parties for hospital kids and Christmas carols for the needy. FBI files note Alsatians sacrificed, rumors debunked as pet myths. But 2025 declass reveals wiretaps of ritual reconciliations, where members merged opposites in group therapies bordering on tantric. The FBI's frenzy? 1971 vault files label them dangerous satanic cult, linking to Manson, unproven, but Terry's book fanned flames, and RFK, wild speculation. To Grimston's 1974 Christian phase, shift, ditching Satan for Christ's emissary, split the flock, Marianne's Jehovah, faction morphing into best friends animal sanctuary, 2025 expose. Their 1968 incorporation hides process roots. If these black-robed riddles where gods warred in whispers and rituals reconciled in rapture, have you reeling from the reconciliation, subscribe to my YouTube channel Behind the Veil Truths for more mesmerizing merges of myth and madness. The FBI's fiery files, paranoia, probes, and the process purge. The Bureau's bloodhound bayed early. By 1967, FBI vault files, declass 2025, track their London HQ as satanic threat. Wiretaps capturing millennial merger, chants amid Alsatian howls. Sensational sting. Infiltrator Agent Gray, pseudonym, attends a 1969 New Orleans Sabbath, reporting psychedelic psychodramas where devotees embodied gods in nude enactments. Jehovah's wrath as flagellation. Satan's isolation as sensory deprivation, fueling satanic murder rumors. Son of Sam link debunked, but 2025 files hint at Manson's process phase via shared Scientology roots. The Purge? 1974 split. De Grimston's Christian pivot dissolves the process. MacLean's faction rebrands as Millennium, evolving to best friends. 2025 expose ties their animal salvation to satanic compassion, rights. FBI closes files 1979, but 2025 JFK Act reopens. Leaked memos linked to OTO/satanic conspiracies, Terry's ultimate evil fanning flames of ritual rings. The unreconciled reckoning, a cult's lingering litany. The process wasn't perdition, it was paradox, its four-faced faith a fractured mirror of the 60s soul, where Christ kissed Satan in candlelight covens that captivated and confounded. In 2025's resurgence, Facebook pages reviving Sabbath assemblies, best friends denying roots, their final judgment flickers, a theology of tension that tamed the turbulent or tempted it to terror. As declass drips reveal more merger memos, the enigma endures, devotion or delusion. If this divine duel has you divided between dread and devotion, subscribe to Behind the Veil Truths on YouTube. We'll keep the candles burning, bridging one black-robed riddle at a time. The next God's War, it's already whispering.